Mr. Combs got some good news. Well, I guess you could call it good news. He had a good friend show up at the trial, and that was Mr. Kanye West. Oh, sorry, Yay Yay, because that's his new name now. So, Yay Yay showed up at the court today, or this week. Okay, I'll stop. I won't do it no more. I promise. Anyway, he showed up at the court this week. The question is, why? Why now? Why would he possibly show up to defend and show up for solidarity with his good old buddy Chum Chum now? Because we think we might know why. At least we have a theory. The theory is to take attention off of the case. It may or may not. It may or may not work. But here's what a thought process is. We know that there was an implication of him and Diddy in a prior situation with a young lady that came forward on Instagram. We covered this lady before. She came forward saying that she was at a recording studio and that both Diddy and Kanye kind of forced themselves upon her. Now, is that possibly been told to Kanye that that might be coming up later in the casing? Can that be part of the trial that's bringing forward? And people tell Kanye, look, man, you might want to go in and try and take some attention, some heat off by showing up. You know that Kanye is in Puffy's corner because he's been tweeting about that for a long time. He stands in solidarity with Puffy. He wants Puffy free. He said his buddy didn't do nothing. This is a hit job. That's been known that Diddy is friends with Kanye for a specific reason. He has always been promoting Diddy as being innocent. That's always been his thing. He wants Diddy free. But the biggest question is to why? Why would he want him, especially considering the fact that his name would be eternally tarnished? Could be that he just does not want to go to jail with Diddy. And the best way to do it is to put yourself closest to the fire. You see, when you're close to the fire, maybe people will suspect you less. And it will also take at least a little bit of the pressure off of Diddy. Now I have a big name in my corner, and he showed up to my court case, and he's here for me. But the people that are there seem to just love the celebrity of Diddy being around. There are quite a few who are like, wow, man, Kanye, you're here, wow. Seeming to forget that Kanye was implicated with a lot of the things that was going on with Diddy. So maybe, just maybe, he might be doing this for two reasons. And we have two options. One is pro Diddy and one is pro Kanye. The pro Diddy side is to try and at least stand in solidarity with his buddy, show the world that I don't care whether y'all think the man is guilty or not. I'm here and I'm going to show everybody. If Gene Deal can be here to show, be in opposition, I'm going to be here because I'm a bigger deal than Gene Deal. So I'm going to show up and I'm going to show y'all that Ye is standing in the corner of Diddy. However, the other side could be this. Maybe he's showing up to try and take the heat off of himself. Just maybe he might be trying to say, I want to see if they're saying anything about me, see what I got to hide. Because the cases that have involved him also involve Diddy. Don't forget that Kanye is not excluded from a whole lot of issues. Okay, he has been sued before in 2025 March. This last couple of months ago, a girl named Jennifer Ann, she sued him for sexual assault during a 2010 music shoot. So it's not like he's immune from a possible court case himself. But could it be that he's showing up for a dual meaning to get rid of the idea of me and my affiliation with Diddy, or to just stand in solidarity with him? We don't know yet. But what it did work in his favor for was this fanfare. The people that wanted him there got him there. And the people that saw him there were happy to be like, yay, Kanye. I don't really know what the goal was for him. Maybe it's just, and then again, no one can tell what Kanye is doing for what reason Kanye is doing it. Because I don't think even Kanye know why he do half the stuff he do. I don't think he's mentally all there to begin with. But understand this, guilt has a way of making you sober real quick. And it can make you do one of two things really strategically smart or things really strategically stupid. This could be both in one. But what he did yield was this: take attention off of Diddy. And could that have been the biggest reason he went? To try and slow down the public from looking at the case fully and kind of look at him for a bit and talk about him and the case, him and being there, him, and forget the whole idea that maybe because Diddy's case is imploding. Don't know. Have no clue about it. But it did raise some eyebrows and some fans to talk about it. However, I'm going to show about this one. If he shows up again and he ends up speaking, I have no doubt that he'll spill the reasons why he's there. In fact, It might possibly be that he has a way of doing it to have a social influence on things. Or secondarily, is his face in the back of the courtroom be a secondary indicator of what Diddy was trying to do? Suppose Diddy's team reached out to him and said, you know what, Mr. Ye, we kind of need you in the courtroom, man. They already told my boy he can't be staring jurors down. So here's what we need you to do, man. We need you to come in and do that for us. They can't tell you not to stare. You're not on trial. But they know you're affiliated with him. So maybe you can come, sit in a certain position, keep an eye on people, influence from off the bench, make sure they don't call you out for nothing. Just do it. See what happens. Could also be that. We'll see. You know what will happen? We might even find out where he was seated. Somebody's going to sketch it out. You're going to hear about it. Maybe you're going to find somebody saying that Kanye was sitting third row from the front and had his eyes on the juror the whole time. Or he might have been doing it with his glasses on and nobody knew, but had his head turned in a certain direction. It could be an intimidation factor, but we'll never know until we actually know. We'll keep an eye on it. We'll listen to see if he shows up again. And if he does show up again, if he says something, and if he does say something, we'll let you know that too. But for now, the speculation wheels are going to turn. And it could be a myriad of reasons that he's there. And I don't think any of them are good. So when we find out more, we'll let you know.